from Plans Me Paper, and today I wanted to give you guys a peek inside my planner and show you how I track and plan and stay motivated for all of my daily, weekly, and monthly cleaning and homekeeping tasks. I follow the Fly Lady system, but this method would work for any type of cleaning system or really any type of repetitive daily, weekly, monthly tasks. So it could even be for work or any other weekly routines, monthly routines that you have. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a peek inside my planner and show you what it looks like. Okay, so you are looking inside my A5 Filofax planner, and the section that you're looking at right now is actually where I have my daily page marker. So this is something, I've been using this tracker. This is like my daily routine, daily cleaning routine tracker. I've been using this for pretty much all of 2021 and even some of 2020 as well. So this is not new to me at all. I've been really enjoying it for months and months now, but the placement of where I've put it in my planner is new the last couple weeks, and I've really been enjoying it with this setup. So how I've been doing it is I've got my daily page here on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side, I have my daily routines. So these are all of those little tiny tasks that I do every day, some of them multiple times a day, just to keep the house running, to keep it going. I've mentioned in other videos in the past, I don't have this page because I need the checklist in order to remember what to do. Most of the time, if I've gotten a decent amount of sleep, I can remember to empty my dishwasher, feed the dog, move the laundry, fold the laundry, etc. every day. But more so, I think it's just a good way to kind of, keep yourself motivated for one. The check marks definitely motivate me to get things done because it's nice to see it more filled out most days. But also just to kind of give yourself credit, because as a stay-at-home mom, I know with little children, I get to the end of the day some days and I didn't accomplish several of the things on my actual to-do list, but that doesn't mean that I didn't do anything all day. There's all of the things you have to do every day just to keep the house running. And so this kind of gives you a place to check those off, to feel that accomplishment, because we all deserve a pat on the back sometimes just for, keeping the kids alive and keeping the house running and, for the most part, keeping things clean and tidy and dinner on the table, etc., or whatever your daily routines are, whatever that might be, which might be work, it might be home stuff. I find it very helpful to have a place to check those off, to kind of give yourself that pat on the back. I do have mine separated, you can see, into 3 sections and 7 days for the week. So this printable is actually just, I have it in my shop as a blank 7-day tracker. So it just has 7 columns and then the checklist. But I do customize it for people all the time, where I put in their routines here for them. And then that way you don't have to write them out every week. I just write the dates across the top, and then I use a highlighter to separate it into my morning tasks, my afternoon or kind of throughout the day tasks, and then my evening tasks. That just kind of visually helps me to break it down throughout the day, and kind of give myself a checkpoint. So, by lunchtime, I should have all these things done, etc. And I really enjoy having this routine tracker next to, kind of in the same spread as my daily page lately. I've really been enjoying that, because that way when I flip to this page marker in my planner, which is my daily one, I've got both right there, and this is kind of like my landing pad for the day. It's got everything I need to get done for that day on one side or the other. So that is how I've been doing that, and I hope that makes sense, just kind of the different things that I do. I do have all of my Fly Lady morning routine, evening routine on here, and then all the things. Some things are just kind of additional things that I like to try to make a focus for myself. So for instance, a preschool activity for my toddler and reading more than 3 books per day to my baby. Those are things I like to try to focus on and make sure I get done. They're not, necessarily a cleaning routine, but I added those in so that I can keep them in my mind throughout the day and make sure I'm checking in with myself and keeping myself accountable for following through on those things. So that is what I've got here for my daily cleaning tracker / routine tracker. I also have a weekly cleaning routine. And so I'll flip to that. And I've actually moved my weekly routine into my weekly page here as well. So my weekly spread. So I'll take it out so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is my weekly spread for the week. I've got my Sunday through Saturday, dated appointments and tasks here on the left, my to-do list on the right, and then I've been putting my weekly habit tracker right in the middle. That way, again, kind of the same idea as my daily page. This is kind of my landing zone for the week. I've got everything I need here, and keeping it here helps me remember these tasks, and that way I don't have to flip to another page in my planner, which I'm more likely to neglect than just kind of my regular calendar page, if that makes sense. So this is how I've been doing that. Again, I do have it broken down into sections. And for this, I've got it broken down roughly into what I like to get done on different days of the week. I do sometimes move them around. That's why it's not labeled or anything. It's very flexible, but I do like to have it kind of broken down just to make it less overwhelming on a daily basis. So I have my Monday tasks. This is my weekly home blessing for Fly Lady: dust, vacuum, mop, shine, and change the sheets. My Tuesday tasks that I try to do are my bills and my budget, calls and appointments, email clean out, and file papers. My Wednesday tasks of meal planning and grocery list. And then Thursday, I try to kind of do all of my kind of hot zones. I try to do a clear out of all of those, which are the places in my house that tend to get messy all the time because I have my hands full when I'm dealing with them. So coat closet, car, bags, so my diaper bag or purse, the garage, so that's right where we enter our house most of the time, and then our stroller. I try to kind of just do a quick tidy up and clean up of those areas. Meal prep and cutting nails I try to do on the weekend. Not my nails, my kids' nails, although I guess mine too, but I track it for my kids because the baby's nails grow crazy fast. You have to cut him or he scratches himself. And then these things are things that I've just added in recently that I haven't decided if I want to type out and kind of have on my template all the time, or if I'm just testing it out this month. So planning next week, I want to check off whether or not I stay on top of that ahead of time. Doing my weekly review, I'm not always great at doing that. I do it some of the time, but there are definitely weeks that I neglect to do it. So I want to make that a habit. Spending focused time on an Etsy or YouTube project, and then spending focused time decluttering. So those are my weekly routines, things I try to get done just one time per week, and I just check them off each week that I get them done. So this page is for the whole month of October. And so what I'm planning to do is just after this week, when I plan the following week, I'll take this page out and move it into the spread for next week so that it's front and center in the front of my mind again for the next week. So those are my weekly cleaning routines. And then I also have kind of my monthly or seasonal type cleaning routines, which in the Fly Lady system are called zone cleaning. So for my zone cleaning, I've got those here. I do have those in a separate section in my Fly Lady Control Journal section of my planner. And I'll turn my book here so you guys can see a little bit better. I have a tracking page for each of the zones in my house. And these are just things that I try to get done, some of them every month, some of them every couple months or seasonally. And so I've got my entry and dining room zone. And you can see I don't get everything done every month. There are months that I get very little done and months that I get a lot done. And that's okay with me. I just like to know when I did do it last so that I can make sure I'm not letting too much time pass between getting these types of tasks done. And these are kind of the deeper cleaning things. So like baseboards, cobwebs, cleaning windows, touching up the paint on the doors or the walls, doing a deep clean of the patio, so like hosing it off and cleaning any spots off or that kind of thing. Doorknobs, light switches, and then I just recently, just this month actually, added decluttering to the bottom. So for the last couple months of the year, I want to make sure I declutter every month. Just trying to continue to stay focused on, living simply, having what we need, not having too much extra stuff in our house. So just adding that declutter focus in as well. And I've just got those types of pages for each zone. So zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and then zone 5 for me is huge. I do my living room for zone 5, and then I also have a basement. So I kind of include that in zone 5 as well. So that's like all the extra stuff here on the back. And I just check things off as I get them done throughout the month. So I have a Post-it tab that I put on there, and that way it's easy for me to flip to whatever zone I'm in that week. And I just turn to that page and I can go ahead and jump in with whatever I need to get done, whatever the highest priority is, and check them off as I get them done. So that is how I organize my daily, weekly, and monthly cleaning tasks in my planner, and how I kind of stay motivated with the check marks to get them done. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this planner video. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment box down below. Always love chatting with you all down there. Thank you for watching today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.